Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Diamonds Groove, and if you're new here, thank you for stopping by on this channel. And to all our returning subscribers, I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for always stopping and sticking to this channel. And please, if you haven't subscribed and you see me for the first time, please do well to subscribe to this channel, turn on your post notifications so you get to receive notifications whenever I post new videos, and also give my videos thumbs up whenever you watch them. Thank you so much. Let's dive into the video for today. Sometimes while trying to figure out or navigate the relationship kind of thing, you may be worried, confused, you're uncertain, you're just trying to figure out how it's going to be, what will work for you, which is best for you. So in today's video, I'm talking about how to know you are ready for a relationship. At the same time, you still have to ask yourself, you have to evaluate yourself, check yourself to know if you are ready for a relationship. Because before you embark on it, before you enter any kind of relationship, you have to evaluate yourself to know if you're ready for the responsibilities that will follow through. Because you cannot just be with somebody and not be responsible to them, or you cannot just be with somebody and not try to give in your efforts, try to give in your input to make it a success. There are certain things that need to be kept in place before you go into a relationship, or before you even accept to be in a relationship with anybody. There are certain things that you need to consider so as to give in your best. So for you to know that you're ready for a relationship, you have to check and understand how you communicate. You have to evaluate how you communicate with people, how you communicated in the past, how is your communication skill like, because it helps you to know if you're ready to commit to someone. Another point for you to know that you're ready for a relationship, this point has to do with how open you are. Are you ready to open your heart? Are you also ready to receive love? You know, there are people that are so uptight that they feel that there are people who are not trustworthy. Maybe they've been hurt a lot of times and they don't want to give in to relationships. Or even if they give in, they are still withholding back their love. They are still scared. They are still doing puzzle. They are still doing all those guesswork. Does he like me? Does she like me? Do I really want to be in this kind of relationship? They are not ready to open up because they were hurt once. So they are stuck on guarding their hearts so that somebody will not also try to, hurt them anymore. You don't have to be in a guesswork time where you're trying to see if this person is also trying to reciprocate. You want to see the level of love the other person has for you before you can also open up your heart. And so they're just so uptight about opening up their hearts to love, to receive love, and to also love. You're not giving in your best, you're not giving in your all, you're not loving the person wholeheartedly as you would. You're still in your shell because you're guarding your heart. But that's not the right thing to do. For you to know that you're ready to be in a relationship with anybody, you have to be able to open up your heart to receive love and to also open up your heart to love the other person. That this takes us to another point. For you to be sure and you know deep down that you are ready for a relationship, you need to be done with your ex. You're ready to start all over again. So you are very sure that everything that has to do with the past, everything that has to do with your exes, that you are done with them and you are ready to forge ahead and you're ready to be with a new person. Whatever is in the past is left in the past. That is why it is called your past for a reason. And at this point, you should be done with grieving your ex. You should be done with the breakup. You should be done with healing. At this point, you know that you are free. You have healed completely. You don't have any grudge against that person. You are not even going to the next relationship as a revenge. But then you know that your heart is open and you're ready to start all over. That is when you know that you are done with your ex. And then you know for sure that at this point, you're ready to face the future. So that brings us to the next point. So for you to know that you are ready for a relationship, not because you want to escape from being lonely, you're just genuinely ready to start a relationship. And you're not under some kind of pressure to try to live to some certain standard, maybe pressure from family, pressure from the social media, what you're seeing, pressure from your friends, your clique, your environment. At this point, you know that you are in for a relationship, not because you are under pressure, not because you are lonely, not because of any ulterior motive. You don't be in a relationship because you do not enjoy your own company. So you feel that when you have another person, when you're in a relationship, you get to enjoy your company. And you don't need to be in a relationship because you feel the other person will complete you. You feel that there's a missing puzzle in your life. You have to be happy within. Happiness starts from you. You cannot give what you do not have. You do not need to feel that you need somebody to be in your life for you to be happy. Everything you need is within you. You are your own happiness. So when you seek to find validation from other people, that's not healthy. You will enjoy and love your company. The other company you get is a plus. It just adds to it just to make it just juicy and all that. So this brings us to the next point. For you to be ready for a relationship, you have to understand what compromise is. And when I mean compromise, I mean healthy compromise. There are some people that want you to compromise in such a way that you know that this is unhealthy, this is not what you are, this is not who you are, this is not the brand you're representing, this is not who you actually are in person. So when I talk about compromise, you have to understand compromise. You have to understand healthy compromise. Don't allow people to talk you into doing things that you know on a norms. This can never be you. You can never be caught doing this. In as much as love makes us do so many things that we didn't even think that we'll do, but there are some that goes way beyond normal. And so I feel at that point it's trying to test you, to like push you to the wall to do some grave things, push you to the wall to do things that you're not going to be even be proud of at the end of the day. So you should also understand what compromise is, and compromise, by that I mean healthy compromise. So when you understand healthy compromise, you have to understand that sometimes it's not all about you. It doesn't have to be all about you. It doesn't have to revolve around you. You also have to consider your partner. How does it make him or her feel? Showing that you love someone most times is not all about you. You're putting the other person at heart. So whatever you're doing when you're in a relationship, most times always, how do I make my partner happy? Thinking about the other person before you do some things. Partner has to be your priority, and you should be able to meet them halfway. You have to put in the work, you have to put in the the energy, and being able to have healthy compromise will go a long way, and will also determine if you are ready for a relationship. And guys, we've come to the end of this video, and this video I have listed 5 points on how to know that you are ready for a relationship. So the first point for you to know that you are ready for a relationship is that you have to understand that there's a need for communication. How do you communicate? So the second point is that you have to understand that you have to open your heart for you to be sure and ready and know that you are in for a relationship. You have to be able to open your heart, be transparent, to receive love and also to love back. Our third point is that you have to be over with your ex. Everything that has to do with the past, leave it in the past, face the future, and hope for the best for the future. So our fourth point is that you don't need a relationship if you think that you need to use a relationship as a means to avoid peer pressure or to avoid being lonely. No, you have to have good reasons why you should be in a relationship, and you have to enjoy your company. You don't give what you don't have. Okay, if you feel you need someone to complete you, fill that space because of some reasons that are not genuine or they are flimsy, then you need to work on yourself first before you need a relationship. You don't need a relationship. So our last point for this video, which is the fifth point, is that you need to understand the need for compromise. And when I mean compromise, I mean healthy compromise. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the series. Please do well to subscribe and turn on your post notifications to get notified whenever I post new videos, and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching to this point. I love you all. Bye.